We came that close to nuclear war. I remember clearly as it was yesterday, walking down Spark Street, because I was one of the people who was designated to come here in the event of a nuclear attack. I'm walking down the street, it's cold, it's gray. I'm not looking at anybody, nobody's looking at anybody. All of us, I think, felt the same. We felt a sense of doom. We were in our own hearts, in our own way, praying to some God or something that this would not happen. And I thought, I can't come here. I can't leave my wife and my children at home. I'll die with them if I have to. I really felt that. I'm sure a lot of people felt the same way. Because we never knew if it was going to come over our heads or we would hear the radio or this horn going off. We just didn't know. It was that whole period of not knowing that was the most terrifying. We roll it back to October the 27th, the critical day out at sea between the Florida and Cuba. What's happening is there's American warships up here. Down below is a B-59. Not an airplane, obviously, but the B-59 was a Russian sub. It had nuclear warheads. It's a mess in that sub. Why? The warships there are practicing dropping dummy depth charges. They have this critical discussion. Aircraft carrier heading for Cuba. Guys behind us trying to kill us with their bombs. Plane spy. It's war. It must be war. There were 3 men that the fate of the world rested with. The 3 men was a captain of the sub. Torpedoes are armed. Let's fire them. The political officer, fire. But the 3rd guy, a young guy, Vasily Arkhipov, said, "Yet, not until we hear from Russia." One guy saved the world from nuclear disaster. He did. On October 27, 1962, we all owe him our lives. So that's my story. That's why I was kind of walking down Spark Street, wondering what the hell is what is happening? Because we didn't know all this stuff was happening, and it was happening very quickly, in the dark depths of the Pacific there. The Atlantic. So that's what I remember, and that's why I felt that sense of doom walking down Spark Street in October, that day in October.